point of view is fire. Like the Y2K with like what they do with they have a whole bunch of denim stuff.
Yeah, they do.
But they also have like a futuristic side of their style.
Yeah.
It fits me really well.
It's streetwear, but it's like polished.
Yeah. Edgy too.
Yeah.
It's like
love it. Them. I like that.
Yeah.
Wait, are you like a brand ambassador?
Nah. I've done a lot of stuff with them. They took me to Milan last year for the first time, my first Milan Fashion Week, which was dope. But not like official brand ambassador.
So you model, make music, play instruments, like.
I only play piano.
Okay.
And but I do everything else that you said. Acting. What else? Songwrite. Cook every now and then.
Cook?
Every now and then. I'm not like Bobby Flay, but you know.
a little something.
A little something. I can figure it out. I can like I have a couple of dishes I can stick to that I can really pull off. My buffalo chicken dip.
Fire.
Unmatched.
I love buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, it's so good.
Love that.
Like I pull that out any like party, any what's it called when you like
Friendsgiving? Potluck.
Any potluck, that's my go-to.
Love that.
Yeah.
What? A cooking man. You hear this?
What's good? It's your boy, Josh Levi. You might have heard my song Birthday Dance. Maybe you was doing a little dance. Keep streaming, keep running it up. Out now everywhere. And Nyla, we need to talk.
What's up, guys? Nyla Symone here from We Need to Talk. As you know, we drop 2 interviews a week, each and every Monday and each and every Thursday. Brand new exclusive content from your favorite celebrities, influencers, whoever. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything that we have going on. And make sure you guys just share, tell a friend to tell a friend, drop a comment, show your girl some love, all right? What's going on, guys? And welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk. And today we have a very special guest in the building. I got Josh Levi here. How are you?
Feeling good. Feeling good. And
looking good. I love this outfit.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Shout out to Diesel. Thank you. I didn't dress for the weather though.
You're a little cold.
A little is like a lot.
It's actually not that bad today. Like it's cold, but it's not that bad. Am I bugging?
What is up with New York people saying it's nice out and then nice is like freezing? Like I learned that's like a thing. They're like, "Oh my God, it's nice." I'm like, what is going on?
Man, we're used to snow at this point.
Yeah,
so this is like we'll take it.
I was actually I was ready for the snow.
No, you weren't.
But I was mentally and spiritually ready for the snow. Not like physically ready for it. But
understood.
I thought I was coming to New York for like a white Christmas and just like getting that whole feel. And every time I say that, every New Yorker like gives me that face.
Yeah, right. please, no. I don't want to walk to work in the snow. I don't want to do anything. Yeah. It's not pleasant.
I feel that. Just for the vibe, just the pictures, the Christmassy feeling, you know.
Understood.
Yeah.
But you spending Christmas out here?
Nah.
No.
I'll be in.
What's up, guys? I'm Nyla Symone, and I hope you're enjoying this interview. If you are, just do me a favor. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Follow the channel.
California. My family's coming to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love that. Is this going to be their first Christmas in Cali?
No, this will be like the third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to do something different, but we were all so last minute, and it's just been like busy year, and so everyone's just coming to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do they prefer Christmas in LA over Houston?
Yeah, I think, well, I don't know. Like, I have the most space to host everybody. So I just out of nowhere became the president of holidays, which I kind of like. Like, I'm big on Christmas. I'm a Christmas freak. I am that guy.
Are you really?
Christmas caroling at 6. Okay, come on, y'all. We got ice skating at 7 p.m., movie time at 10 p.m., eggnog contest at 11.
Are you really?
Yes.
What's your sign?
Guess.
Taurus?
Nah, I'm a Libra.
Libra.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But from what I know, that I don't know if that's like a Libra thing. I'm not sure, but I always have been that way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was asking people this year, if you had to pick a Christmas movie to be in, which one would you star in?
The Grinch, without a doubt.
The Grinch?
Absolutely.
You would want to be the Grinch?
No, I just want to be in Whoville.
Understood.
I love Whoville. I love the town. I love how quirky it is. Like, that's just my shit right there. I love that whole vibe.
That's a good one.
Cindy Lou Who, like the contest with the lights. Like, yes.
I'm all in.
Yes.
I'm all in. I can see that one because you have high Christmas spirit. I love that. Just because, like, I feel like the older we get, the less people care about holidays.
I think that's why I am the way that I am, because it's like an inner child thing for me. And it's an excuse to, like, have a reason to be excited about something.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. Even my song Birthday Dance, it's the meaning of that song, which a lot of people are like making videos to, and it's like doing its thing right now, is to give people a reason to feel how happy they feel, or like how good they feel or excited they feel on their birthday at any time. That was like the goal when I wrote that song, was like, what's like a song that, because there's songs for me that when you hear them, it's like, it's not your birthday, but you just get excited, you feel good, you want to dance, you want to go out, you want to be with people that you rock with, and that was kind of my goal for that song. Like, I feel like as we grow up, we need more reasons without needing reasons to be happy, to celebrate, to feel good, to have a good time.
So did you go in the studio with that in mind, or were you actually celebrating? No,
I heard the chords, and then that kind of just came to mind. I think I started with a melody, and it was like, and I was like, birthday. How can I like make something that people can, even if it's not their birthday, listen to, and it makes them want to like do the things they do on their birthday. Yeah. Birthday is such a taboo. Like, some people hate their birthdays. Some people like are really big planners for their birthdays. That is not me.
You're not a big planner on your birthday?
No.
Holidays only.
Isn't that messed up?
Yeah.
For my and I'm good planning other people's birthdays. But when my birthday comes around, I have that skill just completely disappears.
Is it anxiety? Like, do you feel pressure to do the planning because it's about you instead of it being about like others?
Yeah. I think it's like indecision, and then...
That's definitely Libra as fuck.
It is. I'm working real hard to just let that go, to get it out. But yeah, definitely indecision, and then I don't have a lot of friends. So I think sometimes people plan their birthday, when they start to envision it, they start with like, who do I want around me? And then when I remind myself at that time of year, damn, nigga, you don't got like a lot of people that you like really rock with, and it's like, okay.
Sound funny, but
it's the cold hard truth.
It's all right. It's okay.
So honestly, I just end up doing stuff by myself. But like this year, I had like a little party. But yeah.
Okay, cute.
Yeah.
It's okay. I feel like the less friends you have, the less headaches you also have in life. You know, it's like more peaceful. So the selected few that you do have, it's really all you need. Yeah.
I'm more of like a to myself guy anyways, so I have like my core group. I have like my Avengers team.
Avengers team. Okay, I like that. Of
my people. But yeah, I don't have like, I always wanted to be that guy that just had like hella friends. But I'm not that way. But maybe I will be one day. Well, I realize, you don't think so? The only reason that I feel like it might come in clutch is when you're celebrating a lot of things in your life, it's nice to have people celebrate with you. People to celebrate with you.
Yeah. I mean, that's your team. That's your family.
Yeah. I have a small family too. So when I like have that Grammy nom, or like, you know, even just the smaller things that like milestones in life, I can be like, okay, Josh, this is good for us. This is great.
Yeah.
But it's also, sometimes I want to have just like that group of homies that's like, nigga, you are doing it. Like,
yeah.
With pride. Like, this is a vibe. This is it right now it's like mainly my team and my mom and sister being like, doing it great, King.
Yeah. Well, I will say, because you said you moved to LA, and I feel like LA is a really hard place to make friends in. Like, yeah. I spent some time out there, and yeah, it's just it's a different experience. That's the only reason why I say, like,
it is.
And then also, like, you're growing.
For sure.
Know, like, it's
for sure. But even when I was younger, I didn't have like hella friends, so it
seems like you was always focused. Like,
I was locked in pretty early.
Yeah, when you have a calling,
you gotta answer.
You know, you didn't have all those talents for no reason.
Nah, I was in it early. My mom had me like at the talent shows and the showcases and anything I could perform at, sing at with a mic. As soon as she recognized that I saw a gift in me, she was like, "Oh, okay, let's get it. It's game time."
Salute to your mom.
Salute to her. Shout out to you, Mom of the year. Yes. Yes.
I love that. So, did you envision anything else for yourself? Like, did you want to go to college? Did you want to try something different? Or was this always?
I knew pretty early it was music.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a rock star, like, really young. And I have photos to prove it. That it was ahead of my time of, like, who did I think I was? Like, I have photos as a 9-year-old with sunglasses on and, like an outfit basically like this, and just like going into meetings and like shooting music videos thinking that I was Himothy. But I did so much of that as a kid, and then like went in rooms where some people were like, okay, you've got something, and then I went in some rooms where they're like, who's this kid? What is this kid doing? So yeah, but I knew pretty early, and both my siblings were athletes. So I had like, I think my family as a whole had this like winning mentality.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's do they treat you like the oddball because you decided to be the artist instead of the athlete? Because I feel like those are two different kind of mindsets.
They are, but they're actually similar. I mean, music is so different from sports, but I approach music kind of like sports just because like it's in me, and I'm competitive, and
you're like, fit as hell. I was gonna ask, like, are you vegan? Do you like
workout routine?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Nah, I work out a lot. I take care of my body, but I definitely don't have the diet that I think people might think I have. Because I love pancakes. I love French toast. I love all the things that just do not give you abs.
Okay.
But I just watch it and I do my best while still indulging in the things I love. But I like, I'll hit up the vegan nachos every now and then. I have a few spots I like to have that. LA has the kale and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing that every now and then. But I'm from Houston, Texas.
And that's why I was like, damn, it must have been a transition.
Definitely. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
A culture shock, like, honestly. But I think I was kind of like, I was fascinated and I was intrigued by the change in just like energy and frequency and culture of Houston, Texas, like suburbs. Like I'm a suburb guy, and then LA, as like a teenager, it was like completely different end of the spectrum, food wise for sure. But nothing has matched Houston food wise. That's something I mourn every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried spots out here?
I like New York food. I really do.
It's fire.
New York is like I would say New York is better than LA.
I mean, we all would say that. That's a no-brainer.
I don't know if that's a hot take or how people feel, but like when I come here, I'm excited to eat. The more time I spend in LA, the more I'm like disappointed with the food.
The food? Oh my God, yes.
There's some spots. There is some. I feel like I found my spots. Mexican and like sushi, I feel like you can find some good spots.
Absolutely. But everything else is lacking. Lacking.
Texas is just set this crazy standard.
Yeah. Understood. Okay, let's talk about the music. I want to get into this too.
Okay.
With Don't They Remix. I was reading comments I like to just see what people are talking about. And they're saying that you and Normani are like milk and honey. And I thought that was such a cute analogy. Milk and honey. I love that.
I'm not mad at that.
But do you feel like that too when you guys are working together?
Yeah, I feel like putting that record together, it was a full circle moment because we've known each other for a minute. So our voices, that's the first time we collaborated on a song. We've sung together many times, like growing up, but on an actual record, it was our first time. So
did you guys like see each other at competitions and talent shows and stuff like that?
Yeah. Sometimes we would even go together, like carpool and stuff.
Man.
Yeah. We went to the same like dance school, same vocal coach, same like everything, like artist development shit and like all of that. Like that was our lives. For sure, during that time, like growing up, but we never collaborated on a song. So I think hearing our voices together for me was like, this is dope, and this is nice. Like it was a full circle situation.
Yes, love that. And
Milk
then
and honey, yeah.
That's cute, right? That's a good little
like
combo.
I like it.
But then I was thinking, like, I wonder, because they were talking about just how well, like, your voices sound together. But I guess that makes sense if you guys have similar training and you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a lot of history for sure.
But I was wondering, like, who else do you see yourself having that same type of chemistry with, working with?
In my dreams, Brandy. For sure. Which she followed me on Instagram like a year ago, and that day was one of my happiest days. I love Miss Norwood. She's like same like how we were talking about Beyoncé, where it's just like there's some artists that when you think about them, you just go like this. That's me and her.
Yeah. Favorite Brandy album?
Well, for me, this is kind of a hot take. It's Human, actually. It's between Human and Full Moon, because I found Brandy on Human.
Ah, okay.
Not Full Moon, so I was late to the party.
Okay.
And my favorite Brandy song, Something's Missing, is on Human. So that album means something to me.
You're gonna make me have to go back and dig in.
Oh, it's fire. Yeah. It's so good. It's like it's more mature. I feel like it's a little bit more like pop, but there's some. Right Here Departed is on that album. Like there's some gems on that one. But Full Moon, I've really been listening to like crazy, specifically like all of November and December, like the last 2 months. I don't know why it just has me in a chokehold right now.
Full Moon's my favorite. I think that's like
that makes sense. Classic. But Brandy, Bieber, who's my boy, he's like my brother. I love Drake. I love Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh my God, yes, that would be tough.
Yes, that's also like one of my all-time. She's actually my favorite female vocalist. Yeah.
She's shitting on the girlies. I can't lie. Even down to the performances, like she's just not always as active. So I think a lot of people forget.
Yeah.
But when she comes, like she shuts it down.
I'm really weird. There's like few people that like make me feel like giddy. It's like a very small, on one hand, people like that. And Jasmine, every time I hear her voice, or like I saw her perform at this like Grammy party. That was this year actually, and I just was like, damn, I'm like excited. Like I just was so hyped, and I felt like that feeling that people feel when they love somebody. I don't get that a lot, but Jasmine does it for me.
No better feeling. That's really special as a creative to find someone else who can like that.
Yes, it's the best. It doesn't happen a lot, but Jasmine does it. Of course, Beyonce, like Brandy.
All right, let's talk about Vices.
Okay.
I always love when people are transparent in their music. And Vices isn't the one.
Vices is transparent.
It is, but there was another song where you had you were in therapy.
All over again.
I just we'll talk about that, but let's get into Vices first.
All right.
Where were you at when you were writing that record? What were you going through?
Toxic relationship.
Are you the toxic one in the relationship, or is it Is it whom you're picking?
Nah, well, I don't know. Maybe it depends on who you ask. I don't see myself as a toxic person. I actually am a person of peace. I I'm not a drama person at all.
Okay.
Like I'm anti-drama as it gets. But this girl that Vices is about, there's actually a couple songs on this too about her. She just was the life of the party, Scorpio, and it was fun, and it was exciting, and it was wild until it just didn't age well. And the first line of the song, proud of myself for not answering your call. Like the day I went to the studio, she was hitting me up so much, like blowing up my phone, and I think that was the first time I care about her, and I care about people. And so it's very hard for me. It's easy for me to cut people off, but it's hard for me to sometimes, I guess, establish boundaries for what's good for me.
Yeah.
And I was reaching that place for Vices. But it also represented all the things that just are not great for me, that feel good, that I needed to step away from. And I wanted to challenge or / encourage people to think about what those things are for in their lives. Just to elevate and get to that better version.
Yeah, push you forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny because it's always opposite attracts. Like chill,
yes,
loves feisty.
Yes,
feisty loves chill.
I am the chill guy. Super super chill. But yeah, I had in that time. I think actually that record's about 2 people. But
and you said you're not the toxic one.
I'm not. Uh-huh. I guess I can only be
chill
toxic.
Can also mean hella sneaky, by the way.
That's the misconception of Libras. There's this crazy. I was just talking about it last night with.
Anytime someone brings up the word misconception, here we go. But go ahead.
It's trendy. The Libra slander. It's just people love to do it. It's fun to just have us be this villain. But I'm not super sneaky. I'm just private. There's a difference between private and
I'm triggered.
Sneaky.
Yo, I'm triggered. No, because I had Skilla Baby on here, and he's also a Libra. And I'm like, oh my God, not the lion Libras. He's like, is that what they call us? They don't call us that. I'm like, they definitely call you guys that.
It's
but
Libras.
He's over here, he's pleading his case as well. It's just so funny.
I'm not a prove myself type of person. It's either take it or leave it.
Okay.
But what I will say is I know it's the propaganda.
It's propaganda.
Yes, it's propaganda. Don't read into it. I'm chill, I'm private, but I'm an honest person. I'm not a liar. I'm a very honest person. I feel like that's the un-Libra of me, because I'm pretty just blatant. People say that about me all the time, and sometimes try to make me feel bad about it. I'm not in a rude way, but sometimes I'm I feel like I have New York energy because I just express myself and just say it. But I know how to communicate well. I pride myself on being able to on that. That's a skill that I have. So I know how to read the room and say something the right way. But I think it's better to express yourself than to just hold in a feeling or a thought.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely feel it's great that you're honest, and honesty just sucks sometimes, So
it does.
It could be taken like an asshole, but in reality, you should just be happy that I'm being honest with you. You might not like it.
Yeah, if it's got something to do with you, then or yourself, you should be honest.
Yeah.
If it don't got nothing to do with you and you just want to be honest and nobody asks, okay.
Oh yeah, then you're just an asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Then it's okay, come on.
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
So, and all over again, you're in therapy.
Yes.
Are you in therapy in real life?
Yes.
Yeah? How do you like it? How long have you been in it?
I just started this year.
Nice.
Yeah. I love it, and I'm where were they
before
all this time?
Yeah.
I'm damn, I wish it was more of a thing just with Black people in the Black community, and it's definitely not a thing in the South at all. It's not a common thing. Maybe it is for white people. I'm not sure, but
I feel like it's always been a thing for white people. We're just getting hip to it. We're like, wait,
we're new to the party.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling it. I love it. I really, really love it. It's nice to have somebody to just express yourself to completely transparently without judgment. Yep. And I feel like I've learned a lot about myself in the process. I'm also very like emotionally aware. So it's also really refreshing to have somebody, like have a like-minded conversation with somebody that speaks that same language, because not everybody does.
That's real. Emotional intelligence, especially just for people in general. I don't even think it targets just black people, but it's just like people lack it so much, but we're not taught that. There is no class in school that even tells you what that is. No, you kind of just...
And we got all this built up trauma, and that's just one category, like trauma just as a black person. And then you add your family, whatever family current dynamic situation you have. Yeah. I have a lot of trauma that I've experienced in my family, and just like health and career stuff, and just being a black man, and like,
you got everyday
society,
shit.
Every day. Then we're not even on the everyday shit yet. The everyday shit is like the last thing, and then by that point, it's like, how are we even sane? But
I know.
But therapy helps. Of course, I believe in God. That helps me a lot to stay sane. And the combination of those two things is what makes me not turn into the Joker.
Not the Joker. Oh my God. Not the Joker.
Yeah.
But I feel you on that. Yeah. It's really good to have somebody you could talk to.
Yeah. Yes. So it's cool to do that in the music video.
But okay, so was therapy like what triggered the idea to shoot the video like that, or like how did that come about? I guess the concept.
I wanted to just approach that in a different way. Like that song to me. Well, actually, when I perform that song, it's so funny. My fans, I feel like that's the moment in the set that they feel like they can just be enraged, and they match my energy. So when I'm like, that's gonna make me mad, they're like, they scream that song with me, and everybody's just like, oh yeah, like I'm pissed. Like, so I feel like I took that energy, and I was like, how do I visually make this like a moment where people can see themselves in it, like all the different ranges of emotion. And I also wanted to show a different side of me. I'm usually like the chill guy in my videos, or like cool or whatever, but I wanted to be uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable filming that, because I don't ever get angry. You can ask anybody I know. I don't really have an angry bone in my body. Like, I never raise my voice. I get disappointed like everybody does, but I don't really get angry ever. So in acting and like playing a character, it's really hard for me, because even just raising that energy level is like, I stay on a certain frequency.
Yeah, you tapping into a new frequency.
Yeah, so that was hard. Like, I think I lost my voice shooting that. Like, I had like all these gashes in my wrist because I was like slamming stuff. But I just wanted to really show like just a different side and not be so put together.
I think that was really dope though, because I've seen people do therapy concepts, but not like that.
Okay.
Yeah, not like that. So that was like outside the box, but still, yeah, I think it was well done.
Thank you.
Now that you explained the reasoning behind it. But I love you dancing in front of the therapist also too. Cause
I know it was very unhinged, but I intentionally wanted it to be unhinged. I was not trying to be, like cool doing that. I wanted to show like, okay, this nigga has lost it. And that's the reason I was dancing. I was hallucinating in the video with the girl that was in it, and
yeah, oh my God, yeah, no, that shit was hard.
Thank you.
That was really, really tough, niggas.
Yes, yeah, I was
like that was yeah.
No,
that was a fire video, man.
I appreciate that.
Did you show your therapist?
I didn't.
You should.
I told her about it, but I didn't show her.
Okay.
But I don't show her everything.
You supposed to be honest with your therapist. What you mean?
I just be honestly like I don't really talk about or show her like my work stuff.
Okay,
I talk about work, but like not music videos, not when I'm like don't got no clothes on and like I'm more so
there's a boundary.
Debrief from everything, yeah. But maybe
sense.
she's seen it. I don't know. I don't know if she's seen any of the details of my stuff. Hopefully not actually, but if she has, I don't know.
I've always wondered stuff like that too. I know they can't say anything because of the law, but I'm always just nervous about.
Same.
Are you judging me?
I know, yeah. When I talk to her, I talk to her more about just like details of my brain and like just emotional stuff, not like I shot this video, here are the shots, or I just did this collab or this feature. Like that stuff I don't really care about. I don't need to talk to her about stuff like that.
That makes sense. Yeah. So, I know you said you're big into Christmas and holidays. Are you doing caroling this year?
Christmas caroling?
Yeah, I feel like you could do that as like a video for your new single. Let It Snow.
Oh, that would be dope. Yeah, if I can get my family to do it, they be so. It's like pulling teeth sometimes.
Can they sing too?
Nah.
No.
But you don't got to. Like that's the fun. Like nobody is judging Christmas carolers. Like that is you open the books and you're supposed to be off key. One of my favorite Christmas songs is "Christmas Time Is Here," the Charlie Brown version. You know how they're like, "Christmas time is here," and they're like not perfect. I love that so much. To me, that's like what Christmas caroling is for. So it depends on if they're being whack or not, but I'll find a way. I'm into Christmas too much to where I'll find somebody to do it.
Do you think, are you leading the Christmas carol? Because I feel like that might be pressure. Like if I was going with y'all, and you're the lead, I just feel like I'm gonna want to disappear to the back. Yeah,
I mean, to me, there's a part of me, there's a side of me that wants to assign harmonies, assign parts, you're on ad-libs, you're on this.
Are you gonna do rehearsal for this?
Yeah, I'll like, set everybody up to feel like they can win.
Okay.
And then, if there's moments where they're like, okay, Josh, you take it. To me, like, I only like being the guy or being in the forefront on certain times. Christmas, to me, I don't care to be, I'm not looking to be on the stage. I'm not trying to like show off or like perform. To me, you're intentionally supposed to be like corny a little bit.
Okay.
Not great.
It's just fun.
It's fun.
To be like karaoke.
It's fun. Yeah. It's like karaoke. I like doing karaoke with my friends, but when I do karaoke, I don't sing. I'm not like trying to show off or nothing. Like okay. Only when I have to like do that, I'll do that. But karaoke and Christmas caroling, that's like not serious.
I get that.
But I would love to do Let It Snow. Like, that's like a family favorite for me. So that was one of the reasons I did that song, because like that is probably my favorite Christmas song.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like that? I mean, it's a cheat code.
Boyz II Men can do no wrong.
Yeah. I think my favorite Christmas song is TLC Sleigh Ride. No. It's NSYNC. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
I love that song.
That's a good one.
I don't know why. I think it's just from childhood
Ride,
too.
Very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
That's a good one. The videos too.
The video's tough.
Since 7 and 2.
It's like, why don't we have stuff like that no more?
I know.
Just fucking, anyway. I don't know. Girl groups are coming back though slowly.
Yeah. That sound is definitely coming back.
All right, we're gonna play a game where you fill in the blank.
Okay.
The older I get, the less I blink.
Care. Yeah.
All right. I can't believe I actually blinked when I was younger.
I can't believe I actually blinked when I was younger. That's interesting. What do other people say? I can't believe I actually.
I don't know. Someone tried a cigarette on accident.
Oh, okay, like something like that.
Yeah.
I stole a Sharpie from Walmart.
of all the things still.
It was just by the checkout, so they had like, I don't know. That's like ingrained. Like I still think about that to this day.
You feel guilty about that damn Sharpie?
I don't feel guilty, but I'm like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least you got it out your system when you moved.
Yeah, haven't stolen since. Not a thief, but like that's it.
We love that. All right. I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that I know so little about blank.
Oh my gosh, a lot of things.
Okay.
I'm actually, so my parents only listened to like gospel music growing up. That's all they played. My dad had a little bit more of a taste in like R&B, but I was not watching pop culture in real time. I had to see all that after the fact. So I'm very embarrassed that I don't know a lot of stuff. But now I feel like I caught up a lot. But there's certain songs by certain huge artists, by certain really popular albums that I still haven't heard. And I'll be like, I don't know this one. But I've worked hard to like catch up. Yeah.
It's always funny to hear artists say that about music because it's like, damn, you're in this. So how are you doing the research? Like, is it just YouTube rabbit holes?
Yeah, I have. Luckily, my friends were like in real time at these things. They were at the BET Awards in like 2005. They were at the MTV Awards with like begged their parents to come, and they were like, "This was a moment."
Okay.
I was like, "Okay, like I feel like I've seen something like this before, but I wasn't like watching it like that."
Yeah.
So they helped me out a lot, and then I just listen to a lot of music now, and I watch a lot of just old stuff now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've always been a fan of music, but I wasn't necessarily like an album person, if that makes sense. I feel that. So like I'll definitely know the hits.
Yeah. I'm kind of like that.
And
like,
now I'm learning like this is a classic, and I really appreciate actually like classic albums.
Same.
But growing up, I wasn't like
Yeah, I feel like it's easier to appreciate when you're older anyways, cuz you can understand what they're saying
and relate to it.
Yeah, and relate. Yeah, when you're younger, it's cool because you're just hearing it. So like you're just like a bystander. But when you're older, you can actually be like, oh wow, this bar is so real. Like they were so real when they said this, or this is so like just deep, or I get what they're saying.
Yeah, nope, that's true. You know, it's funny because I was just listening to older records from my childhood. And I was watching a Pretty Ricky Grind With Me music video, and I remember having that song on repeat, and my dad was so annoyed with me. Like, yo, why do you keep playing the song? Like, you're like 10. Why are you playing this?
Not
but
10.
To me, I just like the song. You know, I'm not realizing that they're talking about trying to have sex with a girl. Like, I just like the record.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah,
that's a classic.
That's so good.
Well, I can say this. My first time meeting Beyoncé, like, on like the screen or just hearing was actually Fighting Temptations.
Really?
That's the first time I can remember seeing her. And
music video?
Well, when she sang Fever.
Oh.
Yeah. And then after that, like I saw everything else, but like I remember actually feeling and when I saw her perform in that bar, in that scene, like, wow, this woman has something. Like there's a fire in her, and she's different, and she sounds different, and she just captivated me. So that was like kind of like my introduction to her visually, and then I learned all like the Destiny's Child stuff. And like growing up in Houston, I went to Music World all the time, like I was talking about, and I would see pictures of her with Destiny's Child, and I was always like, these are beautiful women, and they're like I always saw them as just like these angelic, like fantasy.
I was about to say almost like not even humanly.
Right, yeah. I was like, they're just so beautiful, and they sing, but I didn't really understand it all the way, and so then I like was diving back into everything, and now I fully understand it. Now I get it. Now like it makes sense.
Once you do that deep dive on Beyonce's like come up in history, there's no way you can't show respect to her. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
It's like
it's just. I mean, but I knew right away as soon as I like saw her, I was like, okay, wow. And then I'm from Houston, so she is like so important to Houston. But that was the first time I can remember thinking, and from seeing her, like, oh, I'm kind of like in love with her.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I love those type of moments.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look back at my life and blank.
Sometimes I look back at my life and laugh. I laugh at like how, just kind of how I was saying, like looking back at pictures of myself, like,
oh, you've been this guy.
Yes. Yeah, but like it's cool because I'm happy that I knew what I wanted to do young, but I just really was taking myself so seriously at like super young. But I can appreciate it now. Like when I look at the people I really look up to, and I watch their documentaries and stuff, and I see them doing the same thing, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not as crazy and as weird and as like annoying.
Yeah.
But I definitely do laugh. Like I look at there's a photo of me in the studio at 9 years old, and I just had a peanut head, and like, and I was really thinking that I was recording and doing something. and I wrote my first song I ever recorded, was called Favorite Girl, and I was like 9 or 10 in the studio in Houston. But when I look at that footage and stuff, I'm just like,
you're just getting started.
Just giggle, like a little giggle.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
That's cute though. I made a complete fool of myself when I blinked. Preferably
all the time.
Preferably an on-stage incident, if you have one.
Okay.
Like people have fallen. No fallen stories.
Well,
I don't know why those are my favorite.
I know you're like wanting that fallen story. I'm trying to think. I have one when I was like younger, but I'm trying to think of like a recent one that maybe my fans might know that they want me to say. But what was the line again? I made a complete fool of myself when I.
Or it doesn't have to be that. It could be anything.
Okay, well, once I performed at this high school when I wasn't even in high school yet. I was in middle school. But I performed at a high school, which I did a lot. I would always perform in Houston at like places where all the kids were like older than me, which I don't know why I was setting myself up for that, because why would they like take me seriously? I don't know, but I did, and I had backup dancers and everything, and I sang "Let Me Love You" by Neo. And right before the chorus, I tried to like flip my mic. You know how like they just like flip it, and it dropped, and like the sound was like the happened, and it was on the chorus. So right into it was like 3, 2, 1, and then like the big chorus, and then it was just instrumental, and the mic just was like rolling, and then Did
they at least champion you on to keep going, or they?
I think they might have thought it was cute. I don't remember, but I felt like
silly.
Yes, I was like, that was like.
You kept going though, right?
I took the L on that one. I did keep going. Yeah,
okay.
I did keep going, but I have not done that since.
Thank God. Thank God.
But I haven't even
do the flip.
No, that's what I'm saying. I haven't even gone to flip a mic. I don't know if I ever will.
I think you should. You gotta master that. You gotta take that on.
I was like kind of, that was, yeah, I was kind of traumatized from that, so I haven't like, but I don't even want to do, I don't think that's even my thing even to do that.
The flip anymore?
That was like a 2000s thing.
I'm so confused because it says the sound is off and the sound keeps coming through. I'm sorry.
Apple was good.
Apple was good. But yeah, that's cute.
I made it for myself, and then I can't think of anything else.
Do you have a new signature that you do when you perform?
I've been told things that I do.
Oh, but you're not even conscious of it.
No. I did an interview with this YouTuber Kiyoshi, who like reacts to my videos and stuff, and she was like, Josh, when you perform, you say, come on, or hey, a lot. So I guess I do that, and then I guess I breathe hard. So I'm like,
in the mic.
Yeah.
She's catching all of this.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, like she's on spot with this. I was like, oh no, and then she said something else. I like pop my chest out a lot, I guess. But I'm not going on stage doing things consciously.
On purpose. Yeah.
Besides just having energy, like I do have like a different, like a alter ego, I guess, because I'm pretty shy, but like I'm confident. So I feel like you can be confident and shy at the same time. I'm not like the person in a room that is the biggest personality at all. I'm comfortable being in the corner and not being like seen and stuff. But on stage, I just have the most biggest, largest presence to where I feel like I can spread out more. But I don't have that same, like, we're just walking on the street and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's cool, though.
It's like it's a whole nother person. I call him Bruce Wayne. It's like my alter ego.
Bruce Wayne?
Yep.
I'm mad at that.
Big Batman fan.
I love that.
Yeah.
Did you watch Gotham?
The show?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
I can't really get into like I watched a little bit,
It's
but
so good.
Is it good?
Yes.
What is it, CW?
Yeah, but now it's, I think, on Hulu.
Okay.
Because it's over, but fire.
I love the movies.
Okay.
It's hard for me to get into like superhero TV shows. Like,
why? I mean, I should have known when you said the Joker. When you said that early on.
Yes. I've seen all the movies. Like, I love all of that shit. But I am a huge TV show person. But it's not like Flash or like any of the. I love the movies of all DC and Marvel and stuff. But I can't really get into the TV shows.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was your favorite movie so far this year? Or no, I'm sorry, you said TV show. Your big TV show.
Favorite TV show this year?
Yeah.
Damn. I've got a top 5. Succession. Succession.
That was good.
Of course, now my brain cells just disappear. Lupin, which is like a French show.
I haven't seen that one.
It's really fire. It's about this like French, this black French like burglar, but the way that he does things is very like crafty and creative, and he has disguises, and the whole show is in French, and it's really dope. I've learned a lot.
I think I have seen that. It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen it, but the subtitles was killing me.
I know
so
sometimes people are, but I love that. I actually rewatched the season, all 3 seasons, 2 or 3 times this year because it became my comfort show. I like Bridgerton.
Oh, love Bridgerton. Yes, absolutely.
I was never into like that time period of stuff, but because it's black people, it's like
it's so well done. Kind of dope.
Yeah, so super into that. Lupin. Okay, think, Josh. Think. This is so embarrassing.
Those are a
all
good
I do
three,
is
though.
watch TV shows. Okay, well I can stop there.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad you ended on Bridgerton. I loved.
Yeah,
love.
The music was really good too.
Yeah.
Like all the covers, because I like classical music, so they did like a bunch of. It was like Alicia Keys. And
I'm about to say they made it hip hop.
Yeah. Queen Charlotte did at least.
Yes. Yeah, no, she's doing a phenomenal job. I think just blending the cultures together.
That hasn't been really done before.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. Shonda Rhimes just hasn't missed. She knows what she's doing.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
All right, last one is you would never believe me if I told you blank.
Damn. You would never believe me if I told you. What do other people say? Just like, does it have to do with people or experiences?
I mean, it could be anything. I've heard all types of shit. Someone said that they knew nothing about Tupac. They just saw the poster. I know nothing about Tupac. I was like, oh, all right.
Okay. You would never believe me if I told you.
I don't know. I learned a lot about you this time, so I feel like I would probably believe whatever you're gonna tell me anyway.
I feel like I say a lot of stuff like about myself, so I don't keep a lot of things away. Only thing I don't share a lot is like maybe the people, like some relationship stuff. So maybe you never.
There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I think we should get back into like having not secrecy, but like
Privacy. Yeah.
With our relationships, with our sexual lives, with certain things. I just don't want to know.
Yeah. Same.
I like knowing your music. I'm cool with that, and then maybe a little bit of your personality, just to find like what attracts you to me. You know what I mean? Like our similarities. But outside of that, I don't want to know anymore. I feel like it's been content overload.
I feel that. I got one. You'll never believe me if I told you who some of my songs are about that are people that are really successful.
Sips tea. Ooh, now I'll be listening for details. Like,
yeah. I just put in the music. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can interpret or guess, but I definitely have written about women that people really love.
Do you still love them, or you're over it?
I always have love for people.
Okay.
No matter what. Like, even if, like I said, I never get like angry, or I don't really hold grudges. I believe in times and seasons for things. Sometimes, some things, what makes me most disappointed is when I don't understand, how you disconnect from somebody. But yeah, I've come to terms with pretty much everything. I have love for everybody. I still care about those people. And yeah, no bad blood here.
That's good. And this is the last thing, and I'll let you go. I feel like, cause I'm pretty sharp emotionally, like emotional IQ, and when I feel the same way, I'm bothered when I don't understand something, because I'm very understanding.
Same.
So when I don't understand, to me, it just feels like it's deceitful, because you're just not giving me the full thing.
Yeah.
If I knew the full thing, I would understand. I wouldn't even be mad.
Right.
But because I only know half, or like, it's just whatever picture you're painting for me. The math is just not mathing.
I'm the same exact way.
So it's like,
I put effort into being like, a solid guy. I'm not the villain. That's like not my vibe. I'm not like out here just being like a dog like that. Like, that's not really me. So when I'm made out to be that, when the propaganda gets into the mind,
oh good Lord,
then
propaganda.
I'm like,
all right, let's wrap this up. Hey, Josh, shout out to your Instagram. Let everybody know where they can follow you.
You can follow me, Josh Levi, on everything. I think my TikTok is Josh Levi World, but it's Josh Levi.
Josh, thank you for joining me.
Thank you. I had fun.
Yes, of course. Talk soon, guys. Peace.